Hi again, everybody. You are Supreme Toys yet again with another DC Superpowers review. This time we're going to be looking at the Flash from McFarlane Toys. Now, I like this art. I think this is the new 52 style of the Flash. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I believe that is the modern new 52 version. And which is kind of funny because I think there's very little on this Flash figure that would indicate that. The lightning bolts on the ears are different. The belt isn't quite accurate, and neither is the emblem on his chest. So I feel like this is more of a retro Flash, maybe a 90s style. Even his boots don't look the same as the new 52, so I don't really know why they were using the new 52 Flash art here. It does look good though. I do like the art. The art is consistently good on these cards. Again, the backer card is the same as the Batman Who Laughs. He has a blurb here. The Flash! In a freak lab accident, forensic scientist Barry Allen was struck by lightning and doused with chemicals, which gave him the superpowers of the Speed Force. Now he uses these powers to defend his hometown of Central City from the forces of evil as the Flash. Yeah, and then it's a whole bunch of other languages. I can't remember if it was the Superpowers Flash or the Toy Biz Flash when I was a kid. It was the one that had the little wind up on the back and it made his arms move like he was running. And he looks pretty reminiscent of that, a little bit more modern. So let's go ahead and pop him out. Alright, get a closer look at this card art. I like the card art. It's very simple. Pull him out of his little prison here. The face is decently done. There were a lot in there that had sloppy face and eye paint. It would be good to check as many as you can so you get a good one. The emblem is nice and clean tampo. His belt is a separate piece that is glued on to the waist. Wraps around and is glued on. The only other paint apps he has are his wrists, the little lightning bolts around his wrists. And these little lightning bolts on his head are separate pieces, also glued on. His boots are separate pieces glued into place, and they are molded in a yellow plastic. His date stamps are on the inside of his thighs. He also has the typical 7 points of articulation, as do all the superpowers. His head is kind of loose, but that's okay. It's not that bad. It's not like it's going to fall when you tilt it, but it's like not very tight. Shoulders, his legs, get a 90, almost a 90 degree get a 90 degree on the knees and almost a 90 on the hips, but I guess it's pretty much 90. So if he ever comes with a vehicle, he could fit in it very well. He could also fit in the other two, and he can get a pretty decent running pose for what he is. He's not gonna really be able to stand like that, but it is what it is. So far so good with these figures. I really like them. Let's bring in the Batman Who Laughs here. Pretty much the same scale. Looking good. Looking good. 2 new superpowers for your collection. If you want either of these, check your local Walmarts. They are popping up. They are in mine. And I literally checked the Walmarts a day apart from each other, and they just had stocked them. So there was probably a good dozen or so of each. So you should not have any problems finding them. And likewise with the previous wave, they are just cluttering the pegs everywhere. That is a review of the DC Superpowers, the Flash, from McFarlane Toys. And I am You Are Supreme Toys. Thank you for watching.